Okay, the Coke box is done. We're just waiting on Stan to come over and paint the lettering on it. The boat's all cleaned up. Cover's back on the boat. And this is a beautiful thing. We get this lettered up and get it out front, and I'll have my bay open here. I've got a couple things going on. I showed y'all that Craftsman toolbox the other day. My neighbor had this sitting out back in his yard sale too. And I was thinking, well, if I get all these drawers working good, I could put screwdrivers and wrenches and a lot of stuff in that. Set it somewhere. And hopefully, if you look at the top of my thing over there, there's a whole lot of tools all in a scatter over there, and they need to be sorted out. Oh, this reminds me, by the way, Toe Wrecker sent me this. Toe Wrecker, do you remember when you sent me this pink horn? Pink horn, you sent me this pink horn? Okay, Toe Wrecker, let's just take a look. Pink, not pink. You see the difference? Pink, not pink. I'm just saying. And I walk around here in the light where you can not thinking I'm giving you an optical illusion-ification. Pink, not pink. Pink, not pink. You digging that? Okay, I don't want any more. I don't want there to be any more confusion about what color my boat is, alright? I think we've settled this once. Oh, here's another example. Pink. Pink. Not pink. Okay? Alright. Now don't make me come over there. Alright, usually I'll go see what time it is. I don't know if it's time to quit yet or not. Okay then, there's a YouTuber out there named Trans D Tyndall, and he asked me, how do you pronounce Evinrude? So we got an Evinrude motor here. Let me see it. Evinrude. And he says, I'd like to hear how you pronounce Evinrude, because in my country we pronounce it different. I'm not exactly sure what country he's in. I suppose he must not be in the US of A, but he could be in England or someplace like that. Or it could be in Australia or New Zealand, or who knows. But it's Evinrude. We got an Evinrude motor on our outboard boat. We got us a tri-hull boat with an Evinrude motor. We had one of these when I was a kid. I don't know if I told this story yet or not. We had one of these when I was a kid, except this was back in the 60s. And it was made like this, but it was bigger, and I don't mean longer. It was just bigger and heavier. Deeper somehow, I don't know. Or maybe I was just smaller, maybe it just seemed bigger. But it had an outboard 75 horse Johnson on it. And this was in the 60s, and an outboard 75 Johnson back in them days was about as big as that wheelbarrow. I mean, that was a big old thing, you know. And now they make them, I think that's a little old 3-cylinder. That's just a baby motor, and it makes 70 horsepower, so I think that's pretty hot, you know. Anyway, Evinrude, Evinrude, Evinrude. It's an Evinrude motor. I'm going to say it 2 or 3 more times so you can get used to hearing me say it. If y'all ain't saying it right over there, maybe you ought to straighten up and get right with the Lord. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, I'm going in the house now. I've been out here mucking around all day with this and that thing and the other, and it seems like we got a few things done. I feel pretty good about it. It's been one of them days where the sun comes out every so often. It just makes my heart go pitter-patter every time it does, because I'm so excited. I'm thinking, since I got that Coke box cabinet about fixed, if we have a halfway decent day tomorrow, that rat rod could come out of the garage. Could. I'm just thinking, it could. I sure would like it if it did.